Falls through the rim there.
Just to rattle in.
Sees Carter over to Ryan Corp. Back up top to Mario Gills. Gills working on Coleman. And Gills throws it up and through. Mario Gills now with 6 points.
Well, Trevor Andrews was just outmatched there. He got out in space, and Gills was just too quick of a scat guard for Andrews to keep up with him.
And a nice entry pass from Paul Williamson, threading the needle there, getting it into Coleman. As Coleman goes up for his 8th point, and now Paul Williamson tacking on an assist to his statistics. Phillip Holmes over to Cease Carter, right wing. Now up the top of the line to Mario Gills, front rim, no good, and the rebound's going to go to Steve Browning. He saves it out of bounds to Trevor Andrews, gives it to Paul Williamson. Let's see what Logan does with this one. I'm going to call the pull-up three. There it is. Front rim, no good, and out of bounds off the fingertips of Trevor Andrews, and Paul Williamson is very upset. Let's see if he keeps his focus straight and straightens out that shot.
Right. Yeah, we talked about, humble kids before. Paul's got another one, just real soft-spoken, just comes in every day, go to work. Leaves it in the gym, I believe. Just when he's there, he turns it on, and when he goes home, no bad feelings go with him.
Yeah, it's hard. It's easy for him to leave it in the gym when he's always in the gym. He spends a lot of time outside.
Very true, very true.
Even in the off season, as we alluded, he has family tradition with good basketball. His sister actually is a very solid athlete too. She was a softball signee at Tennessee University, and now she is transferred to Marshall. So a lot of athletic talent in that family, and Paul has lived up to his end of the bill. 36-35, Brookpoint by 1 a minute, 40 and counting. As Williamson going to pull up a mid-range jumper, no good. But Trevor Andrews living above the rim, and he puts that one down through. He now has 5.
Tony, he makes that look so easy.
He easily almost cocked that one over the rim and just rammed it down through. But we have a foul here on the other end as Logan regained the lead, 37-36. And the foul is going to be on Coleman. And not good news for the Wildcats, as that's his third with 1:25 remaining in the third quarter. And we got one more after this, John. Are you ready?
Absolutely. That'll be our nightcap. It'll be Scott hosting Sissonville, and it'll close this day of basketball out.
Cardinal Conference. But this one right here is for we're tied up at 1-1, West Virginia versus that world. As, West Virginia really trying to make a statement today with its quality of basketball. And what a day would be if they could pick up huge wins over teams like Brookpoint and Pike County Central.
That's right.
And down under low, Deontay Fennell going up with it, no good. But Trevor Andrews, once again, snatching that rebound aggressively. And right now we have an injured player on the ground. Delonte Fennell looks like he got struck in the head.
Yeah, maybe in the eye or something there. As Trevor brought the ball down, he smacked it with his other hand, just to make claim on the ball. And I believe he got hit with a stray finger or something.
It happens.
Good to see him shake it off, walk down the other end.
That's part of being it's the game underneath the basket. It's kind of like in football in the trenches. You just never know what's going to happen. Probably some not so nice things are said to people.
That's right, yeah.
Down there.
It gets ugly at the bottom of some piles.
Right. When you see these scurrying going on, now we have Keaton Johnson checking in for Gary Miller. Seth Hayner is in, as well as Williamson, Browning, and Andrews to round out the Wildcats on the floor right now. And Sean Austin, Holmes, Delonte Fennell, Cease Carter on the floor alongside with T.T. Felder for the Crimson Hawks. Now Williamson on the right-hand wing. Looking for Browning, top of the key. He had Keaton open on the right-hand wing, but he got the foul. He's going to go to the line. Keaton, John, wide open over on the left-hand wing. And that may have been the shot Hatcher was looking for there as he went money right before the half.
Yeah, Browning just missed him. He's a scorer, and he's shot for years, and he's done well with it. And I know Keaton was open, but as a scorer, you know how hard it is to pass up on those kind of 12 to 15-foot shots.
Absolutely. As Mario Gills checks in for the Crimson Hawks, alongside with number 42 Nate Phelps, seeing his first action of the day. Because now 9 of Coach Kania's 10 players have seen minutes tonight, so a very deep team for Brookpoint. 37.8 seconds remaining, 38-36. As Browning connects on the second free throw. Now under 30 seconds and counting. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by number 42, Nate Phelps. And checking back in for the Wildcats is Deontay Coleman. And Steve Browning, and checking out is TJ Tomlin. Number 3, Matthew, and number 4, Nigel Wallace. Under 20 seconds now, 38-36, and we have a moving pick violation on Keaton Johnson.
The catcher is not happy. You know, they called that on the same end of the floor in the first half off a Brookpoint defender, and neither one of them plays looked identical, so I'm not real sure which one was a foul and which one wasn't.
And checking back in is Matt Green and TJ Tomlin. TJ Tomlin, folks, I know he's the biggest guy on the court, but let me remind you, he's only a sophomore, and a young sophomore at that. I was talking with head coach, assistant, maybe one day head coach Zach Green, but assistant coach Zach Green of Logan Wildcats, the next Wildcat standout himself, and he said that he should be a freshman, but he's one of them young sophomores.
Right.
But the shot was, they're going to call it no good.
Wave the shot off.
As the time expired, 38-36 is your score. Logan Wildcats re-grabbing the lead and coming out of here after 3 quarters, up by 2 and in the right shoes and in the right position for the 4th quarter of action.
Logan taking a slim lead here. It'll be really interesting how they hang on in the last 8 minutes. We've seen teams fall apart, Tony, in our past 3 or 4 games, in the 4th quarter, especially as we get down into 3 minutes.
As the crowd's getting a little extra entertainment right now from the Logan Wildcat cheerleaders. State tournament appearance for the last several years. I'll admit, cheerleading's not really a huge thing where I come from in Ohio, and down here it is a whole different world. And my hats off to all the girls that cheerlead, because some of the stuff they do out there is probably more athletic than anything I'll see the rest of the year.
Absolutely. The word in school always, cheerleading's not a sport.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Tony, I was fortunate enough. I could do a backflip when I went to West Liberty and was fortunate enough to play football. That's not easy. That's something I trained for, and I tell you what, these girls just go out there and they do 3 or 4 and just, I don't understand.
I guarantee our outtakes reel would enhance a little bit if I went out and tried a back handspring right now.
Well, we do have 20 minutes in between games, Tony, if you'd like to try that.
Folks, keep it locked in here on wvsportsnet.com as Tony Lane breaks his leg doing a back handspring. And we're back here to action. 4th quarter underway as Deontay Coleman starts out in a good way, and he is in the double digits with 10, 40-36, a 4-point lead, the largest of the night for Logan Wildcats. That's been a tight one from beginning to end, folks. And now on the other end, we got Nate Phelps over top to Mario Gills. He gets it over to Cease Carter. Down low to Delonte Fennell. Shot up and good. That's now 3 for Delonte Fennell.
Yeah, he was unchallenged to the basket. Everybody drew in on the defender. Quick pass. Boom, easy 2 points for the Brookpoint Crimson Hawks.
Now Stevie Browning gets the ball on the left-hand wing. He'll dribble to the top of the key, number 32. Over to Deontay Coleman. Pump fake over to Browning. Open for 3. Shot up front rim. No good. Rebound goes to T.T. Felder. Mario Gills now on the other end. Gives it over to number 3, Cease Carter. Carter penetrating, kicks back out to number 42, Nate Phelps. He's going to hoist a 3. Shot up, no good. Rebound goes to Felder. Felder trapped, gets it back out to Delonte Fennell. Shot up, no good again, but this time Trevor Andrews able to secure the rebound.
See what Logan does here with numbers.
And shot up, no good. Rebound by Trevor Andrews, no good, but the putback is good this time by Deontay Coleman. As he gets off, he hits to his second field goal. And nearly stepped on the baseline there did Mario Gills as he was losing control of the ball there.
Right.
But Coach Joey Kania able to get a timeout. He's going to take a full one. So we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back right after these messages.
And we're back here at the Madison Civic, so we're going to take this time. WVSN is expanding its staff. We do now have a full-time photographer that will be traveling with us. You can check back on our website, wvsportsnet.com. You can check out her online gallery. Order your pictures delivered to your house. All the price included, shipping and everything. It'll be right there. It'll be listed on the website. Also, we're going to try to do something a little different. We're going to have a sales page come up on our website where you can contact Kelly Lauterbach. She'll be our new sales representative in the southern West Virginia area. So if you'd like to get a hold of Kelly for her to come out and talk to your business, just go on there, fill out the form. We'll send it to her, and she'll come out and visit you.
Absolutely, and they both know what they're doing. Both absolutely great job. We found out with the photography last night. Both of those girls are going to be a great addition to West Virginia Sports Network. And back here to the action is Cease Carter. Gives it over to Mario Gills on the right-hand wing. Now up top to Phillip Holmes. Now over to Cease Carter, left wing, guarded by Williamson. Up top, now to Mario. He's going to go in, kick up on Stevie Browning. Shot up, no good. Another rebound by Trevor Andrews. He's going to outlet the ball up to Deontay Coleman. He's going to race in front of Cease Carter. He had Williamson over to the right, and Williamson wasn't ready for it as he thought Coleman was going to the hoop.
Yeah, he looked him off right there, Tony, with a fake pass to try to draw the defender. And Paul's seen that many times. Deontay just go ahead and take that to the hole, but he changed his mind right at the last minute.
And an unfortunate turnover, as John just described in more detail for you there for the Wildcats. 42-38, Logan still maintaining a 4-point lead over the Brookpoint Crimson Hawks. And turnaround shot is going to be up, no good. And it's going to be Phillip Holmes going to throw the ball right off Paul Williamson's leg. He'll stay right there with Brookpoint. And Kingery with a great job of saving the baby.
Yeah, he got his kid out of the way. I know it's off the camera view, but his newest addition to his family was sitting down there watching the game in their car seat. He had to get him out of harm's way.
And Mario Gills connects on his first three, making it a 42-41 lead. Logan's lead cut down to 1, 5:30 and counting remaining here in this final quarter of action in this out-of-state battle between Logan versus Brookpoint out of Stafford, Virginia. And Deontay Coleman, just like last year, John, the 2 games I saw him at the Civic Center, once against George Washington, he made a killing just off second chance points.
Yeah, all that boils down to, Tony, is just effort. He's got a nose for the ball. He gets in the lane. Nobody's going to take it away from him.
Absolutely. And they didn't in that case, and they haven't here in the second half. As Coleman now has 14. Now swinging it over to the right-hand side. Number 5, Mario Gills, gives it back out to Cease Carter after the slight fumble, but they regathered it. Cease Carter going to go in, slice and dice, and wow. Hey-oh.
Good-looking move.
Swoop and loop, and Cease Carter.
Athletic play out of Cease with the apostrophe S.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. That was probably, I'm going to say if we do a top 5 for the WVSN Coalfield Shootout, I'm going to say that's going to be a top play nominee. Paul Williamson, I said if, we're not committing to that.
Right.
Paul Williamson getting it's deflected now. We got, a nice steal by Stevie Browning off Ryan Thorpe. Clean as a whistle. Now Paul Williamson's going to hustle down the floor, go down the other end and connect on the 2-point field goal. Hello, Logan Ball. Where have you been here this game? And that is what we're used to seeing. And, man, what a big basket. And went from being down 1 point to having a 3-point lead with under 4 minutes to go here in the game. Huge possession right there. And big play by junior Stevie Browning of the Wildcats.
It was good hustle. He got all the way back down. Clean strip. Paul Williamson running right there with him. Took it down. Finished it on the other end.
And now Phillip Holmes going to get it over to Delonte Fennell. He's going to hoist up a mid-range jump shot. No good. And we have Gary Miller going down the other end. Full court pass by Coleman. No good. But now Logan's got the numbers back. Let's see what happens here as they have 3 defenders back, but Ryan Corp left open at 3, and he hits it.